behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Please welcome your 2027 San Francisco 49ers.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys finally got in the win column last week following 2 straight losses to start the year. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you once again. We are underway from Santa Clara. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw 1 when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But it let him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of catches, 62 yards. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. From the 46, here's the second down and 4. Once more with Harvey. And he stopped immediately there. This now a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play.
They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
Now, that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try it now with Harvey. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 25.
Back to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete.
The pass.
2nd and 5.
Number 8. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 9.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down, Cardinals.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And nothing doing. taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
It's a gain of 7. And this
Trying to run for it. Here's Hardy. And boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
And talk about someone who has absolutely lived up to his scouting report, because when we evaluated him coming out of school, everyone salivated over his big arm. He absolutely has a cannon. And this coaching staff, they're not going to be afraid, even in his rookie year, to let him air it out downfield and find out what he absolutely can do.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They run here with Dowdle. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run again with Dowdle. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 62 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish a run game.
Well, look at this Arizona defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is goal.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Cardinals first down. A gain of 15. And the Cardinal first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Addison hauls it in. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Arizona.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On the handoff, Harvey. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
And the 49ers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the run, it's Dowdle. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They're going to look to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Give him 2 on the play there. And it'll be a San Francisco 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Back to throw now on 1st down. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. A running play, it's Dowdle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Rico Dowdle, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game. Where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Gain of 8. That's good for a Cardinals first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cardinals.
Again, it's Harvey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw here. Setting up the screen for Harvey. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I have no idea how many yards I have.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 22. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
On the deep ball.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll look to throw. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here now a 3rd and 20. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
The 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And his kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
Extra point attempt to come here. And this one's right there, and that pushes the lead to 13-10. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead, the Chiefs at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And here's the Chiefs wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 46 yards, that's a touchdown. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Here is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
They'll drop the throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
They'll set up a throw. Touchdown 49ers.
Jameson Williams.
His 2nd touchdown of the season.
And the Niners have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
A 10-play drive that time.
And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
And fighting down inside the 25.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jordan Addison in the offense out for another drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Brings up
2nd and 5. For Kidder here, it's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Cardinal first down.
On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete.
3rd and 5.
Complete to number 81.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to walk one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
He'll try and do this himself.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
23 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 more yards. Complete to...
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
He'll drop to throw.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The coverage good. The pressure good. Leads to the sack. And it's 3rd and goal now.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. This is caught. Touchdown.
Xavier Worthy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
24, Cardinals 13.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the fourth quarter. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Arizona.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Going left side, it's complete. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now back to throw. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cardinals.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A gain of 4. And this is...
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The 49ers offense and running back Rico Dowdle headed back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30.
2nd and 9 now.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the 49er first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Incomplete. Sets up a 3rd down.
Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Fair catch signal for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
The Cardinals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw here. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
He'll look to throw.
Complete to Addison on the out route. Here we go. This is 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that?
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
2nd down and 6 now.
Hey, motion.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. The offense on 3rd down, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
And it is caught.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And they let the fullback try and take him home. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Niners have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Cardinals 16.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down by 15. A minute 52 to play. They need 2 touchdowns and at least 1 2-point conversion mixed in there as well. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
They'll come up now on second down.
5 yards. It's second down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
15.
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. And the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 14-yard line.
Second and 1. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's third down. And 1 yard to go.
A handoff. Here's Harvey.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
A loss of a yard brings up fourth.
They'll drop the throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively.
And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just